Well, I guess I should start this by saying that I'm alive. Congratulations to everybody who's stuck around the podcast for this long. But I'm back, not with a podcast, rather a little update on a lot of the changes that have been taking place and why I've basically dropped off the grid for the past couple weeks. So if you have not been following me on Instagram or any other social media, I'll just cut to the chase. A lot has been happening with me and my content creation and so on and so forth. Like, I have a new studio to record in, so we had to move in and set everything up. Along with that, a lot of changes are coming to the podcast, and I just wanted to talk to all of you a little bit about the changes that are coming in. So, change number one is that the podcast will now follow a different format. It's very exciting that I'm way too hyped up internally for the past couple weeks. But long story short, the podcast will follow a seasonal based format. Now, this doesn't mean we're turning into an anime or your next Netflix TV show, but rather it means that we're going to target a theme. This podcast is going to target a theme that relates to self-betterment in some way, shape, or form. And for 4 months, we're going to be talking about that all the way from the philosophical aspects to research, to habit change, to how you can conquer all of your problems along the way to make a physical difference regarding that theme for that season. So this way it's a little more structured and it's a little more targeted, so the podcast will be a little better at navigating through self-betterment and all these other concepts instead of just me talking about random things and hoping everything works out in the future. So that's change number one. Change number two is that, firstly, I welcome anybody who wants to talk about self-improvement, who has done anything in their lives, whether it be creative or you've just overcome a huge hurdle in your life. Definitely DM me, contact me, and we'll make a podcast happen. I want to get a lot of my friends involved, and I've always wanted to get my friends involved, but now I have a space to do it in. So a lot of things have been going on. I have been pretty busy, but I just wanted to let all of you know with an update podcast that things are underway. Don't worry. I know a lot of you have been questioning where I've gone. Just to let you know, I am alive and well, even though you might think I was dead. Besides that, I don't think there's much else to talk about. Is there much else to talk about? What else do we have to say? Nothing? So yeah, long story short, a lot of changes have been coming in. I bought a new jacket, so that's pretty amazing. Regardless, I hope all of you keep updated with the podcast. Always remember to subscribe to the podcast channel. The Self Betterment Project can be found on YouTube. And if you're too cool for YouTube, then you can always find us on Spotify or Apple Music. Recently, you can also find us now on Google Podcasts. So subscribe wherever you subscribe. If you have Apple Music and Google Podcasts and Spotify, subscribe on all of them. If you have YouTube, hell, subscribe there too. Because a lot is going on and we are coming to the ending of our preparations and podcasts will be coming in. And we already have a special guest that will feature on one of our episodes this coming season. The first season, I can't spoil anything, so you'll just have to tune in. But long story short, thank you, and I hope all of you like the newer podcast as much as I am excited to release them. I still don't know the outro for this. I guess keep up on Spotify. I gotta figure out an outro too. We should put that on the list. Right, an outro. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. See you later. Bye. And remember to always stay hydrated.